Welcome, sports fans. The BetRepublic is your quick hitter look at tomorrow night's nationally televised game between Clemson and Georgia Tech. Both teams got the season off to a 1-0 start. Not much in the way of competition for either side, though, as Clemson took on Middle Tennessee. Georgia Tech, even less than that, took on Jacksonville State. We got a play on this one tomorrow night. There's a play that I've used for 2 years now on totals. 16-5 2 years ago. I discovered it halfway through the season. 38-16 last year. That's a combined 54-21, 72%. All of them dated, time-stamped, documented on the internet. There's a play on the under. Gets 3 or 4 plays a week. This week, I'm feeling good because it shows up on the Clemson-Georgia Tech game. Now, it only went 1 and 3 in week 1, plays I shared at BetRepublic. But even with that 1 and 3, you're still talking about 55-24 overall in 2 years. So I'm not abandoning it just because it had a bad week last week. Coming right back with it this week. I'll share all the plays with you at BetRepublic. But for tonight, Clemson-Georgia Tech qualifies as one of the 5 plays this week, and that's why I'll be playing it. Now, when you play a game like this, and you're going to use the under, you want 2 teams to go lean to the run, use up some clock. We got that here. And optimally, you want 2 teams that can stop the run. A little bit questionable. I'm pretty sure Clemson's big enough, and Clemson will be able to stop Georgia Tech. Yet to see what Georgia Tech, I like the secondary, yet to see what that defensive line is going to do as they try and stop Clemson. But I think we can get out of this one with about 35, 36 points. So with a total that opened 41 and is now up to 43, I sent out the early buy at BetRepublic.com yesterday. It said this is one of my unders for this week. Strong system play. Don't buy it yet because this one's going to go up. We already got 43. Going to wait a little bit longer. One of the things I like about this game is you've got Tech averages last year over 270 yards on the game, rushing yards per game. They had 2 games last year, maybe 3 where they went over 400. Last week, quarterback Josh Nesbitt only threw the ball 11 times out of this option. So this is his second year running the option. You got to look for a little improvement there as he's had reps and time to run with the offense. I like Georgia Tech. If I had to lay the points, just an opinion play, I'd like Georgia Tech. On the other side of the ball, you got a rookie quarterback in Kyle Parker. It looked okay last week, no mistakes. Played very within the game that the coach set for him. Didn't take many chances, didn't make any mistakes. Got to like what he played, but he played at home. So we have a rookie freshman quarterback with a head coach who's new. He was an interim coach last year he picked up, but still new. And they're going out in the first road game of the year against a team that's got a little bit more experience, a little bit more speed. And because of that, in this game tomorrow night, I think we can get both running games going. I think we'll get both defenses keeping them down early. I think we stay under 40 points. My call on this one is under the number of 43. And that's it for our quick hit. We'll see you at BetRepublic.com.